the stock markets have a way to price a group of companies, and observers can have their own comments, and naturally the regulator has the maximum information and they would have their views, and we need to respect that. I think broadly speaking, Indian markets are in a good territory. So going forward, if the interest rates in America and all start coming down the way people think, probably you will see a sort of better days ahead.
So I want to also understand your view on the fact that are you seeing that when you say that the markets are doing fine, but are they factoring in election results as well? Because we've seen in the past, markets fluctuate quite a bit just ahead of elections. Or are the markets signaling some sort of policy stability, some sort of a continuation? What is your sense on that?
Broadly speaking, at any point in time, the markets cover lots of information. Literally, efficient market hypothesis says that all the information as of now available is captured in the prices. And broadly speaking, that includes the US election results, Indian election results, interest rates movements, inflation, wars, and everything else that is happening in the world. So broadly speaking, unless some new information comes, the expectations are reasonably built in for what I call a sustainable long-term growth in the Indian economy.
So this idea of one nation, one poll is of course brewing in. There's lots of debate also around it. But the idea of one nation, one exchange, is that feasible?
Broadly speaking, we have one nation, one order book. And in some ways automation has made it possible, not because of anything else. We used to have 23 exchanges before NSE came, and NSE created that one single order book which is there where you and me, literally all Indians, 1.4 billion Indians can participate simultaneously, and that's where one order book has been created. Many countries in the world have a single exchange, like Japan, which used to have many exchanges, have now become one. Australia has become one. UK broadly has one exchange, and so but then there are other examples like US, which has many more exchanges, and so the debate is still on, and India will be almost 17% of world population will find its own solution to this.
So one final question before we let you go. I want to ask you about extension of market hours. I mean, this is something that has been the biggest ask as far as investors are concerned. How much has the needle moved on that, and by when can we see this close? By the second half of this year, is that likely?
I have my doubts because still the debate is on within broking community, what kind of cost they will incur, whether small brokers will be able to handle that or not. And then SEBI has to take a final call. Exchanges have been running 22-hour markets in GIFT City. Our technology is on. Similarly, even in the Indian markets, the commodities markets run pretty much from 9 in the morning till 12 in the night. So all banking systems, everything is actually working in India the way it should for longer trading hours. But still, some brokers have apprehensions, and idea is to take everyone along. So I don't know, whenever it is allowed. I have my doubts, but who knows.